I've got to talk about the AFCON. I mean, I don't watch the AFCON. Look, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't watch Copa America. I don't watch the Australian Open tennis. There's just things I watch and there's things I don't watch. And I just didn't have the time and don't have the time to invest in the AFCON or the Copa America. I watch the Euros and I watch the World Cup because it's in the summer. But if it was on in January, I think I'd skip a few games, to be honest, of the Euros or the World Cup. So, look, I didn't watch it, but I saw the drama. And the big question is, and I think I'm getting this right, it's Morocco-Senegal. There's a controversial penalty in the last minute of the game. Senegal go off the pitch for 17 minutes. They come back on. Díaz takes the penalty in the last minute that would win them the game. He dinks it down the middle. Mendy catches it, and people are saying he missed it on purpose. I don't know. I like to have an opinion. I don't know. In the red corner, he missed it on purpose. Why are you doing that type of little dinky penalty, the Panenka, down the middle in such an important moment where it's the final kick of the game, basically? Why is Mendy just catching it, walking forward nonchalantly, and none of his players are running towards him and jumping all over him? He's just saved a penalty in the final of the AFCON in the last minute, and if that goes in, you're probably out. The reaction to the penalty save did seem a little bit muted. But then you've got the Moroccan manager not looking happy with Díaz. You've got Moroccan players not happy with him. I don't know. And I don't think we're ever going to know. I would have smashed it. I would have absolutely smashed it high, low, in the corner. I would not have done that on such an important penalty. Because even if, you look an idiot. But look, a very strange set of affairs in the sense anyway that one team went off for so long. You don't want to see that sort of stuff happening. And I've seen a few bad decisions where you go, walk off, everybody off, but you can't do that. You can't do that. So let me know your thoughts. Look, we're never going to know the truth anyway, are we? But I think you've got to lean on the side that, he didn't do it on purpose. Some people think there might have been agreement that he'd miss it to get Senegal back on the pitch so they could finish the final. I mean, that's a horrific turn of events if you've got to miss a penalty to get the opposition back on the pitch. And if that's what people are saying, I mean, that can't be true. But look, let me know your thoughts.